leg reveal. We are at the gym, about to hit legs right now. I have been skipping legs for about 2 months, and just recently, the past 2 to 3 weeks, finally been able to hit them again. So they're really fucking small compared to my upper body now, which is unfortunate. But you're about to experience basically how I've been rehabbing. Not rehabbing because I'm almost 100% now. However, as you will see in this video, they are not up to par with my upper anymore. They used to be like, okay, damn, they have lost a lot of size. Trying to get that back. Hopefully the size comes back pretty fast. Yeah, I'll take you through my leg workout now because it's way different than before. I used to start off with just heavy presses and shit like that. Nowadays, I warm up extensively, especially on the quad extension, almost fully exhaust myself on that before I even go into any presses, just to make sure the knees are good, because this knee right here has been through a lot. Still has a bunch of pain, honestly. What are you hitting? Bruh. What are you hitting?
I'm hitting upper today. You all want to see the pre-workout physique.
Pre-workout physique. Sheesh. Nice. We're basically hitting completely opposite days. So she's hitting upper day and I'm hitting a lower day, which is like a fake lower day because it's rehab anyways. We will see how that goes and we'll compare the pumps after. We only got 1 hour to lift today. Look at her. We haven't even started lifting. She's already taken pics. You are about to experience my warm-up. Now, I do warm-ups like much more now. I used to do these specific warm-ups before. However, now I warm up like in between every single top set just to make sure that I'm good, especially my knees, because especially on pressing movements like this hack squat or a pendulum squat, my knees will absolutely be killed doing that, and you'll feel almost only your knee, and it'll take your mental out of the set, so you won't even really push yourself that hard, even if I can. So I really make sure to get warmed up here. It's also kind of a cold day today, and we walked here for a long time, so that kind of warmed us up a little bit. Doing the standard stuff right now, which is basically just leg swings, front and to the side, and then we're gonna go straight into these hip rotations. All the standard stuff. You've probably seen all this stuff a million times, especially in my reels if you've been watching them. Trust me when I say it might not feel like it's doing a lot in the moment. However, if you do this literally every day, you're gonna be in a much better spot than if you didn't do this. My legs look so fucking small right now. When they get pumped, they look a little bit better, but they lose all these lines in them, especially because my fat, as I add more fat onto my frame, it goes to my legs first. So they appear smaller in video, but they're actually bigger than before. But my upper almost always kind of stays leaner at that point. I'll get most of my fat on my low points and my midsection. Technically, if you put on sweatpants, you look very aesthetic if you hold fat in those areas. All right, Ashana wants to do pull-ups, so we're gonna get that on video. She's gonna record too, I guess. How much are you going for? She can't hear me, I guess. Hello. How much are you going for?
What?
How much are you going for?
My PR is 8 right now. With a plate. With a 10 plate. Sorry, plate. That's a 6 plate.
Okay, how much are you going for?
That would be a 30.
The main event. Look at her back. Jacked. Let's go. The intensity. Intensity? Intensity.
Was that really?
How was that?
At the end, but and my chin was above the bar with this range of motion.
Long ass arms. Nice. I haven't even hit any real sets or workouts yet because I was literally going to film Ashana for the past little bit. But what I was going to say before is that I start off all my leg workouts now with leg extensions and hammy curls, warming up like a full 2 or 3 feeler sets before going into the top set, because after the injury, which affected my knees a lot. I feel the need to do that. That's what we're gonna do. It feels good, but I'm not going to like get too excited and jump into anything crazy. I also foresee this coming off a little bit early because this gym is really fucking hot. Okay, that felt really good. And I think we're gonna probably keep it at that. One thing I forgot to mention, especially before doing this, is that my sets might look a lot harder than they actually are because I try to keep a 2-second tempo going up and down for every single rep now. Make sure I have total control over the full set every time. I don't want to randomly feel funkiness in my knee ever again. After that injury, I was literally like the most depressed I've ever been for like a full month because I couldn't hit legs, and I kept seeing my weight go down on the scale but my body fat percentage go up because I couldn't get any cardio or steps in. Do not let that be you. Actually take your shit serious, and don't let an injury make you take your shit serious. Do it proactively and do it way ahead of time. Make sure you feel good. But let's get into a top set now because I feel pretty good. That was too easy. We're gonna go up. I also realized the reason that that set felt so light is because I forgot to change the weight to something higher. What I like to do is wedge my knees in as long as it doesn't hurt. Oh, fuck. I feel like I have like a mental block after 10 reps because then it starts feeling like cardio and I don't want to do anything more. I think 10 reps there was about right. I'm definitely gonna sweat. I should probably take this shirt off soon. Shirt came off. Now I'm almost naked. What I like about doing leg extensions and hammy curls first, which is kind of funny because it has nothing to do with actually hitting legs, is you're bracing so hard with your arms that you almost get an arm pump. So you almost have everything that's showing pumped. Oh, damn. I was injured a couple months ago. Doesn't mean I'm not going to push hard into failure. Still going to do that, especially because after my warm-up, I was able to make a judgment about it and determine if that would be smart. And in this scenario, it's smart. In your scenario, it might not be smart, so make that judgment yourself. Seated leg curls now. Why is this so hard to adjust? On this machine, I like to make sure I'm like triple doggy warmed up because this is the machine that I actually injured myself on, but the lying version of it. So still very similar. However, it was because I got stuck in it. So you just want to make sure that you don't get stuck in it. Make sure you set up the machine right. Really make sure you're warmed up here. Typically, when I actually do these, I would make sure that this pad is right above my knee in order to have the best bracing against the hinge. But in this case, since I get pain in that area because of what happened before, what I like to do is keep it about 2 inches on my quads above my knee, just to make sure that I don't feel any pain during the set. Ooh, this feels nice. You might notice that I'm leaning forward. You want to make sure that you're not hunching forward, otherwise that kind of takes the advantage of leaning forward out of the equation because you're actually taking pressure in the pre-stretch out. So make sure you are standing upright or keep your torso forward. I'm also doing these tempoed. I'm doing everything tempoed, especially for legs. Nope. That is ego lifting. Hey. That wasn't completely pain-free, which is not a good sign. However, it was good enough to push like through a little bit. It wasn't real pain, it was just soreness. But I did feel the part where the injury was. Ashana, hidden machine flies over there. Literally right beside where I am, because I'm right here. And she's right there. Built, not bought. Also, this Prime machine is so sick. I can make a montage right here. This shit looks so crispy. There you go. Looks really good. Push. My bag is like 20,000 pounds and it's just weighing me down every time I walk anywhere. So that's not really fun. I'm going to attempt to do a squat pattern now. What are you doing?
Single arm high row.
Single arm high row. With a bench?
On the knee.
Oh, on your knee?
I wanted to use a bench because I feel like a bench stabilizes better.
Yeah, it does.
Should I ask
You don't need to. As a powerlifter, it literally doesn't matter. How does that? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Otherwise, I would recommend other people do.
You can kind of see how my upper body fucking dwarfs my lower. It's actually annoying. However, when they're pumped, it looks a little bit better. Just a little bit. I'm gonna try and attempt to do this pendulum. I don't know how this is gonna feel. I told you guys about how my knee dies on pendulum and squat patterns, but let's see how it goes. I'm truly terrified for this because I don't know what to expect. But I did a set without weight and it felt really, really good and super smooth. We're gonna figure out after this set with a plate how it actually feels and if we need to remove the shoes because I'm not wearing flat shoes, which you probably should be for a press. Feels really good actually. Decided to take off my shoes because it's gonna feel better and I feel more raw. I'm connected to the ground. You gotta ground yourself sometimes. But she's gonna help me with, just in case. I'm only gonna do like 2 reps just to kind of see if I should do a top set with this. Let's see. Oh, that's heavy. No chance. No chance. I put on sleeves. It's gonna help the mental a little bit, not even make it easier, just to help mentally be like, okay, I'm fine and I can push it. But I dropped down to 1 plate, 25. I just have the mental block. It's too light. Okay, back to 2 plates. You gonna help me?
I was like there.
Yeah, I know. I think it's too light. All right, we went up again, and I don't know because I felt like the last set I could probably get another 5 reps or something like that, and it was gonna just straight be cardio. This, I have no clue. So if it's too heavy, it's too heavy, and I'll get humbled. You know what I'm listening for this? Ed Sheeran, Photograph. If I can lock into this song with this, that's a different level of mental fortitude. That is hard. Help with this one. Haven't hit a set like that in legs in like two months, maybe more than that, and it felt amazing. I loved it. I haven't been able to push myself mentally, but that set, I think knowing that I had a spotter as well as my knee sleeves, just making sure that the knees will feel a little bit better throughout the set, gave me much more confidence at the bottom in the hole, and then I could push through it. It felt really good. Shauna's over there. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna do one more set, and then we'll see how we're feeling. I might do like calves actually, and then we can end off the workout right there.
leg. Come on. Come on, come on.
I got one more. Ooh, that was a better set than the first one, to be honest. It's so fun. I forgot how fun this is. That is me hitting legs while injured. Well, actually, I'm not injured anymore, but you know what I mean. Post-injury? Post-recovered injury? Ooh, but that felt really good. The legs are kind of pumped. Awesome. She walked right in front. Damn, the hammies they're coming. Oh, I missed pressing. I might do another one just because it felt so fun. Okay, we don't have enough time to do anything else besides a pose down now because we gotta go. However, you can see the final result of the physique right here. If I get some good lighting, there's no good lighting. That's okay lighting. This is what I mean by there's no like leg cuts anymore. Actually, it's okay. Look better downstairs. Typically, I would be hitting calves, but I don't have time to hit calves right now. So I also really wanted to try out this Atlantis hack squat, but I also didn't have time for that. It's okay. And I also would have done a hinge movement with a straight leg over there, but also didn't have time for that, so it's okay. For an injured leg day, I'd say it's pretty successful, but I'll definitely record more on another leg day.